Well, here we are, December. December's a busy month and it's a happy month because Christmas is coming, and with it, some holidays, some good times with family and friends. I want to encourage you to give yourself a Christmas present, actually 3 Christmas presents this year. And here they are. It came out of an article that I read written by a hospice nurse. Now that might sound kind of depressing considering we're celebrating Jesus coming to the world and bringing life back to us. But I thought it was really powerful. This hospice nurse was saying there are 3 things that people consistently talk about on the last day of their lives. And there's really no exception to this 3-thing rule. And she laid it out with what is the most common thing, the second most common, and the third. And it's so informative for us. Here it is, starting with number 3. So the third most commonly said thing at a person's deathbed is this: I wish I'd been more forgiving. I wish I'd worked harder at my relationships. I wish I hadn't taken offense so easily. I wish I'd worked at sustaining those relationships that fell apart or developed tension. So the first Christmas gift to give to yourself is to really look at the relationships that you have. Look at those that need some work and work on them. You'll be thankful you did. The second most common thing people said was, I wish I had spent more time focusing on people and less on things. I wish I hadn't spent so much time at work trying to build up my portfolio, build up my security at the expense of the relationships in my life. So again, it's a relational thing. And people at the end of their lives basically focused on the value of relationships with others. So do that. This is Christmas. This is what we do. Let's do it well. The last one, the most common one, the one that most people had some regret about. And this is really interesting because it's not what I expected. And it's probably not what you expect. Here it is. The number 1 thing was, I wish I had been more grateful. I wish I'd been more thankful. I wish I'd noticed the good things in my life more often and just enjoyed them to a greater degree. Wow. Really basic stuff, but I think essential. So you want to give yourself 3 gifts this Christmas. The first is this. The first is notice all the wonderful things in your life and thank God for them. The most wonderful, of course, is Jesus Christ, but all the other stuff is wonderful too, and made wonderful because of that relationship. So be thankful this Christmas. Don't grumble, don't complain, don't focus on what you don't have, focus on what you've been given and what is in your future, because it's amazing, as I often say. And then focus on people, enjoy them, be with them. Focus on the pleasures of relationships, and finally work hard on those relationships. Make them work well. You have all the power in the universe inside of you to live in forgiveness, to live in kindness, to live in gentleness, to live in patience. Ask God for those gifts because they are the greatest gifts. Merry Christmas.